Hey guys, Cody3 here, and welcome to episode 8 of Luck of the Draw Squad Builder. But before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to FootCoinEmporium.com. They're a cheap, quick, and reliable coin selling website. They've also got a sale going on, and on top of that, if you use the discount code Cody3 after you've checked out, you'll get 10% off all your orders. So a link to their website will be in the description below. Go check them out. Anyways, for you guys who are new to Luck of the Draw Squad Builder, basically what I do is I'm going to jump into the store, I'm going to open a couple of packs, and I am going to build a team around the two highest rated players that I get from the two packs that I will be opening, and they are going to be two gold 7,500 coin packs. And yeah, once I get the two players out of the packs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the team and talk a little bit about each player and whether I like them or not, and whether the team worked well. Anyways, the first player is Andrioli, who plays with Inter Milan. He is a centre back. He is from Italy and he plays in the Serie A, obviously, because he plays with Inter Milan. So he is our non-rare first player. It doesn't mean that our other player isn't going to be rare, and indeed he is rare. It is none other than Rasmus Elm. He is the Swedish CDM, and we got him from CSKA Moscow, playing in the Russian league, and we did get him in a 3-5-2 formation. And as I've always done with this series, I picked one of the two formations from the two players, and I've went with 3-5-2 for this team, as you can see them lining out, and there's the two players I got from the pack. So let's go through and review the team. So first up, we got Marchetti in goals. I actually loved team of the season Marchetti. He was such a solid goalkeeper. So many of you guys recommended me getting him for a team, and he was just simply amazing, an absolute beauty to play with. I picked him up for about 90k, so he is definitely worth it if you want to go and pick him up. The next player we have is the first of our centre backs. It is none other than team of the season Marchetti, and look at that for pace. 80 pace for a centre back is absolutely insane. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, I thought I'd like him a lot more than what I actually did. Obviously, I think like Keeling, Bono would be better Italian centre-backs, but don't get me wrong, team of the season Marchetti is still amazing. Our next centre-back is a silver centre-back, and he goes by the name of Almabak. Now look at that for pace, 83 pace, and he was probably my favourite of the three centre-backs. He was absolutely magnificent. He is obviously just an absolutely stunning player to play with. 83 pace for a centre-back is just ridiculous, and yeah, just really enjoyed playing with Almabak. The next player up is Andrioli, or however you say his name, and he didn't do all that much, to be honest. I didn't expect a whole lot from him being a 78 rated non-rare gold centre back, but yeah, he was distinctively average, did a few things here and there, but didn't make any mistakes, which is always good. And our next player up is team of the season Shaarawy, and yeah, he was pretty good, to be honest. Again, like I always say in my squad builders, if I had played him at left wing or left forward, I think I would have enjoyed him a lot more than playing him at left mid. But don't get me wrong, he is a magnificent player. You've obviously got the 4-star skills. He could have 5-star skills. I don't know. I don't skill all that much anymore on FIFA. It has kind of become, I don't know, I don't seem to be skilling a lot, mainly due to the fact that the way people defend now is just, it's pretty hard to be doing skills. But next up we got Marco Verratti, who is the PSG CDM, and he's been linked to quite a few clubs over the summer, as he probably will have limited playing time at PSG this year. But he was actually a very, very good player, solid in there at CDM, and likewise Elm was another very good player, and actually he's got amazing free kicks. I came very close with a few free kicks, and I even scored one, and you will see that in the goal highlights at the end of this video. But another very, very good CDM, and I really enjoyed that partnership of him and Verratti. But anyways, and next up in the team we have our right midfielder, who goes by the name of Mullins, and he is another player from the Belgian Pro League, just like Almabak, so they've got a nice little link up there, being Swedish players in the Belgian Pro League. Yeah, the two of them were great players. Mullins was obviously such a standout player for me. He scored 6 or 7 goals in total, some absolute crackers, and he definitely outshone Shaarawy, who was on the other wing. So I love playing with Mullins, very, very good player, and I would definitely recommend him. Next up was Ibrahimovic, and I did have to play him in cam for this whole team to work. And to be honest, obviously he is a striker. There's no getting around it. He should be played at striker position. But I've enjoyed playing with Ibrahimovic in terms of just, even like with him dribbling and shooting a lot more in previous games than in FIFA 13. But hey, he wasn't all that bad. He popped up with a few goals. But our strike partnership was absolutely incredible. The first player being Luc Remy with the 92 pace. He was absolutely magnificent. Popped up with quite a few goals. He's got a good shot. He's pacey. He's small. He's a bit weak. But yeah, his dribbling is good as well. And overall, I was really impressed with Remy, as I always am. I've played with him quite a bit in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. It must be said, he's probably been in too many many of my squad builders. But last but not least, we have our other striker. He is now a Borussia Dortmund player. It is Aubameyang. He scored a hat-trick last weekend in his Bundesliga debut, and he was just as good for me in the game. He was my top goal scorer with 13 games in 13 goals in 10 games, and he was just such a superb player. Loved playing with him, and definitely one of the better players in the team. But that is it for the team review. Overall, the team did play very well. I ended up winning 8 of the 10 games. I drew 1 and lost 1. El Shaarawy was probably the biggest disappointment in terms of how much I paid for him, but Chetty was probably the one I expected a lot from, but didn't get that much from. Mullins was one of them that I didn't expect anything from, but ended up turning out to be really good. My right mid silver player there. Elm was another good player in there, and Marchetti was a superb goalkeeper. And yeah, otherwise my strike partnership was very good. But that is it for me, guys. I'm gonna let the goals play out. Please leave a like on this video, and if you haven't already, go subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to go check out Foot Coin Emporium for your cheap coin needs. But that is it for me. I will see all you mofos next time.